The Last Hurrah by Ashok Jahagardar. Echoes of Yesterday. Jack McEnroe wasn't quite sure what had drawn him back to Glenfield after all these years. Maybe it was nostalgia, a tug at the heart that made the past feel like a place worth revisiting. Or maybe it was the letter he'd received just a month ago, crumpled and stuffed into his mailbox, a hastily scrawled note from his old friend, Dan McKinney. Come back. This town could use someone who still believes in the truth. Jack hadn't thought of himself as someone who still believed in anything. The years in the newspaper business had worn him thin, chewed him up, and spat him out, leaving only a shell of the wide-eyed kid who'd left Glenfield decades ago with big dreams and a reporter's notebook. Now he was back, a stranger in his own hometown, and he felt the weight of it in every slow step that he took on Main Street. The town hadn't changed much, he thought, as he strolled past the familiar storefronts. The hardware store still had that hand-painted sign with faded red letters, and Joe's Diner sat as stoic as ever, with its big bay window and cracked green vinyl booths. The only thing different was Jack himself. He was older now, his hair speckled with gray, his face lined with the stories he'd written, and maybe even more with the ones he'd chosen not to. As he walked, Jack caught sight of the courthouse at the end of the block, its tall columns standing like sentinels. A wave of memories washed over him. Days spent chasing stories here. Long afternoons listening to Dan preach about justice and change from the courthouse steps, back when they'd both been young and hungry for something more. Dan. It was always about Dan, wasn't it?